They released millions of insecticidal ants on Crab Island, and the change was instant. When the first reports arrived, most people thought it was a joke. Crab Island, famous for its annual red crab migration, had suddenly become the center of an ecological crisis that was spiraling out of control. Decades of imbalance had allowed invasive pests to spread across the island, damaging vegetation and threatening the fragile breeding cycle that sustained the crabs. Scientists had searched for solutions for years, and when nothing seemed to work, a desperate idea was proposed: releasing millions of specially bred insecticidal ants designed to target only the invasive species. The plan was controversial, risky, and unlike anything ever attempted on such a scale. Among the observers was Eleanor, a 62-year-old marine biologist who had spent much of her life studying the island's rhythms. She stood on the beach the morning the release began, feeling a knot tighten in her chest. From the containers, swarms of the engineered ants spread across the sand like living gold dust, moving in coordinated waves. Eleanor had always believed nature needed time, patience, and balance, not drastic intervention. Yet as she watched the ants disperse, she felt something shift in the air, a subtle tension between fear and hope. Within hours, the effects became visible. The invasive pests that had tormented the island's ecosystem for years began vanishing at a pace no one had imagined possible. The crabs, long disturbed during their migration, moved freely again, as if sensing the sudden calm in the environment. Eleanor observed the transformation with a mix of relief and disbelief. There was beauty in seeing harmony restored, but there was also an unsettling awareness that intervention had rewritten the island's natural script in a single afternoon. As evening settled, teams monitored the ants, ensuring they behaved exactly as engineered. But Eleanor noticed something the others missed: small clusters of ants moving in ways not recorded in their programming. It wasn't harmful, at least not yet, but it hinted at an intelligence or adaptation no one had anticipated. She kept quiet, watching closely, realizing that this remarkable success might carry unforeseen consequences. Walking along the beach at sunset, she listened to the soft rustle of crabs returning to their paths, the island breathing with new life. But beneath that calm, she sensed an unanswered question forming, one that would soon demand attention. What happens when a solution works too perfectly, too quickly, and nature decides to respond in its own mysterious way?